everybody, and welcome back to hanging out with me for a few minutes here. So I actually woke up and have moved through my day pretty unmotivated, and I honestly didn't even really feel like making a video. The past few days, I keep on telling myself I've been wanting to make another video about astrology, but keep on getting distracted from other things that enter my mind that I feel like I need to express more. But that's okay. I like to live more in the flow. I realize I love organization and everything, but I think for me personally, when it comes to creativity, that I don't do well with any sort of restriction on creativity. So I was going back and forth with oh, I should be making a calendar of different things that I want to talk about, but that's just not for me in the sense when it comes to creativity. So I kind of just go with whatever comes to me in the morning during the meditation. But so even today when I was meditating, I almost stopped meditating, and I did a short meditation today. It was 15 minutes, and I just kept on telling myself just only a few more minutes, breathe through it. And that's the great thing that I've learned through meditation is even when I don't want to complete something, I'm always reminded to come back to the breath. And that is what meditation, especially if you're doing guided meditations, they're always talking about coming back to the breath, and that's what helps us be present in the moment. Is if you're focusing on your breath, then you're present. So that's just a little rant there. What I wanted to talk about today is integrity. So integrity is something that my dad has always kind of taught me, of staying true to what you say you're going to do. And for a period of my life, I really didn't carry that much integrity with me, which is not a great thing, but it's also okay to be learning to be more true to my word. And so that's with today, I didn't want to come on here and I didn't want to make a video because I just didn't feel like it. I kind of just feel laying down in my bed and not doing anything today, and just drinking tea and mindlessly doing activities. But I made a promise to myself when I got laid off 2 weeks ago now. I think it's been 2.5 weeks ago, and I made a promise to myself that since I have time, I will learn to become self-disciplined and get my priorities in check. So that is staying true to meditating, staying true to journaling, yoga, still on and off, more on than off now, and or just getting any sort of physical exercise. I've been riding my bike around my neighborhood and listening to podcasts, so I really enjoy doing that, and making YouTube videos. Those are all things that I told myself that I would do now that I have this time. And something that I personally like to do, whenever I feel unmotivated or that I don't want to stay committed to something that I said I was going to do, I love making lists. So a pro-con list of okay, how will it make me feel if I stay true to my word and do what I said I was going to do, and write that on one side. And then on the other side, write how it would make you feel that if you didn't stay true to what you said, and if you broke that habit or routine that you worked really hard on all the previous days to sticking to. And I'm also a visual person, so seeing that on paper is really helpful for me. And that's just with a lot of things in life. You can write pros and cons lists with even with staying in a relationship, that's a huge one. And seeing how you spend your time, and just really taking a broader look at the benefits that you receive or any non-benefits that you don't receive. And yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say today. This is a pretty short one again, but it's all about staying true to what you say that you're going to do. That's really important, to other people, but mainly that is important to yourself. When you stay true to what you say you're going to do, that is a reflection of your character and who you are as a person. And I like to think that we're all trying to become better people. So just like small daily acts. And if you don't say true to your word, that's okay too, because we also have to learn how to have compassion for the process. I think that's really important, is being gentle and kind to yourself, that if maybe one day you really just can't get out of bed, that's completely fine. Like, I have been there too. But if you can stay true to your word, then that's amazing, and a message to prove to yourself, a message to prove to the universe, and it just really makes all the difference. And that's all I want to talk about today. Have a beautiful, lovely day.